Hi, this is Deb from Deb's Days. It's Tutorial Tuesday and I have another fast and fun fabric project for you. Today we're going to make a quick and easy homemade denim bookmark with 3D hearts. It's made out of an old pair of jeans and some fabric scraps. It's a great project for beginners and makes a quick last-minute gift as well. Before I get started, I publish new content frequently, so be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And check out the blog at debsdays.com to find even more sewing and crafting projects. Alright, let's get this project started. Along with your regular sewing supplies, for this project you will need 2 pieces of fabric measuring 2 inches by 8 inches. You'll need some paper-backed adhesive. I'm using something called Heat and Bond. It has paper on one side and adhesive on the other. I'm using the sewable version of Heat and Bond. You'll need a couple pieces of scrap fabric measuring 2 inches by 6 inches. And then you need another piece of Heat and Bond measuring 2 inches by 6 inches. Pinking shears and a scrap of paper measuring about 2 inches by 2 inches. You can find the supply list at debsdays.com. I've added a link in the description below this video. First, we need to grab our Heat and Bond pieces and trim off just a little bit off 2 of the sides. About 1/4 inch worth. We need the Heat and Bond to be just a little bit smaller than our fabric. Center it on the wrong side of your fabric, and then following the directions on your Heat and Bond packaging, go ahead and iron that to the fabric. And then do the same with the other piece. Go ahead and trim the Heat and Bond down and iron it on. Before we do anything else with it, we need to set them aside to cool. So let's work with our heart fabrics. You could use 2 different colors of fabric if you'd like. I'm just using the same for front and back. And go ahead and trim up that piece of Heat and Bond. And again, place it in the middle and iron it down. While that cools, we're going to go back to our denim pieces. Go ahead and peel the paper backing off of the bookmark. You'll notice it has a shiny look to it. Peel it off the other piece too. And then place the adhesive sides together and iron them together. All right, we're going to let that one cool. And back to our red fabrics. And peel the paper off. And then we're going to place the wrong sides facing together and iron them together. If you need to trim up your bookmark a little bit like I do, go ahead and do that. Now we need to make hearts out of the red fabric. Take your little scrap of paper and fold it in half. And then trace yourself a little heart, like maybe you did back in elementary school, and cut it out. Then cut out your 3 hearts from the red fabric. Then go ahead and fold them in half and finger press them to make a little crease down the middle. Before we attach them, we're going to go ahead and sew around the bookmark about 1/4 inch from the edge, all the way around. When that's finished, grab some pinking shears and cut in between the stitching line and the edge of the fabric, so it leaves a pretty little finished edge. Now it's time to add our hearts. We're going to evenly space them on the bookmark. I'm just eyeing it, but if you want to measure it, go for it. And then I'm going to use my clover clips to hold it in place. If you want to pin it, you can. But I like how these clips hold it right in the right spot. We're going to start right here and stitch and stop right here to hold those hearts in place. When that's finished, go ahead and press up your hearts just a bit. And just like that, you have a cute little homemade denim and heart bookmark. Remember, I publish new content frequently, so be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel for my newest tutorials. And check out the blog at debsdays.com to find even more of my sewing and crafting projects. See you next week with another project.